Good morning, students. At this time, we will begin our lockdown drill. Remember, this is only a drill, but we are going to walk through it together. So please secure yourselves inside the classrooms right now. Teachers, make sure that your doors are locked and your lights are turned off. In the brand new classrooms, we know if you cannot do that, we're going to talk about it. Pretend like you did. Students and staff, you should move now to an area where you will hide quietly in the room away from the windows. It's best if students are sitting on the floor. Make sure that your cell phones are placed on silent, not just vibrate, but all the way on silent or airplane mode. Remember that you are hiding and it's important to stay quiet. Remain in your current position, but make sure somebody can still see and hear the television or the video until you receive your next set of directions. Quietly and silently. Go ahead. Please remain quiet while I give you some things to think about now. We are practicing hiding from an intruder on campus who we would feel is a threat to our safety. So look around the room. Did you lock the door? Did you turn off the lights or pretend to turn off the lights? Did you close the blinds if possible? If you had to, what could you use to secure your room or barricade yourself within the room if you had to? Take a moment and discuss this now with your teacher. At this time, while remaining silent, think about what you would do if an intruder was able to force their way into the room in which you are hiding. What would you do? What could you use to defend or protect yourself? You would now, at that moment, be moving from a hiding situation into a fighting mentality. Talk with your teachers about what you would do in that extreme situation. If you heard someone knocking on the door really loudly or yelling, "Let me in," or "This is the police, open the door," talk with your teachers about what you would do. Sheriffs will have a clear process for exiting you out of the room or placing, or whatever place you're hiding. If that were to happen, they have keys to the school, so they will open the doors whenever deemed necessary and safe. When exiting a room, you will need to keep your hands in the air and stay very calm. Keep those hands visibly where everyone can see them. The police need to know that you are not an intruder. You will be escorted by the police to a safe location. Never leave or exit the room on your own. The police would come and get you when it is safe. Your teachers about the importance of staying calm and what you would do in that type of situation. I want you all to return to your seats. I will be asking your teachers to guide you through a discussion on different scenarios. Go ahead and get back into your seats and your desks. First, we're going to discuss a high alert lockdown announcement that could happen at brunch, lunch, between passing periods, during PE class, or before or after school. A lockdown during one of these situations will most likely look a lot different than the lockdown we just practiced. If we have an intruder on campus who we feel is a threat to our safety, we would have three options: run, hide, or fight. If a lockdown happened during a time where you were anywhere outside, your best option might be to run. You could choose to run into a safe, secure location like any building in any room on campus, or to run away as far from trouble as possible. Discuss this with your teachers. Our best defense against possible intruders is being aware of our surroundings. Throughout the day, I want you to look at the rest of your classrooms also. Where would you hide if you were in an art class or your cooking class? Or if you're not in PE right now, talk to your teachers about that later. Make sure you're aware of where you would go in every classroom. Also be aware of what you hear. If you hear someone talking about things that make you nervous or just don't feel right, talk to an adult. Pay attention to your immediate surroundings. The safety procedures we learned here today don't always just apply to school, but they could also apply to other settings, like the mall, a movie theater, a library, a grocery store, or anywhere. We need to work hard at being alert to our immediate surroundings. The more alert we are, the safer we are. Right now, I want you to write down the Text a Tip number if you don't already have that in your phone. Your teachers should have posters around their rooms, and if you want to write this number down, it's our area code 661, and then the phone number 282-7522. This is another way that you can communicate information to adults and talk with your teachers about any further questions you have right now. This concludes our lockdown drill. Remember to write down any further questions you have, ask your teachers throughout the day, and they will get their questions up to us at the administration building if there's more that we can educate you on. Remember, we have great faith in your abilities. We thank you for taking this so seriously, and we know that when safety is concerned, you are the most responsible for yourselves and for each other. We will do this for real next month, in the month of October. Thank you for how you behaved today and all of your discussions.